41st production of Spandan, and we have a play here. It's an absurd theatre. It's an adaptation from the play The Soprano by a French playwright Eugene, Ionesco. And the name of the play is the name of the play is the name of the play. The name of the play.
We've had the soup, and the fish, and the potatoes, and the salad. The children had the normal water. We've had a very good dinner. The potatoes were very well fried and fat. The oil was not rancid. The oil from the grocers across the street was better than the oil from the grocers down the street. It was even better than the oil from the grocers at the corner of the street. However, I prefer not to tell them that the oil was bad. And Mary, my sweet dear Mary, she made the potatoes very well this evening. She did not do so the other night. However, I don't like it when she does it so well. And the fish, it was so delicious. It was so good, it made my mouth water. I had 2 helpings. No, I think I had 3. You also had 3 helpings. But you took less than the first 2 times, and I took a great deal more. But then that made me go to the loo. And yes, the soup was perhaps a little too salty. It was saltier than you. And yes, it had too many leeks and not enough onions. Our little boy, he wanted to try some beer tonight. He's just like you. He would love getting tipsy. I just like it when he does that. Did you see how he stared at the bottle bottle at the dinner table tonight. That was not good. But then I took the jug of water, poured him a glass and gave him. Since he was still thirsty, he took the glass and drank it. And then Pushpa is just like me. Such a sweetheart, such a good manager, just like me. She's just like a little daughter who drinks only milk and eats only porridge. It's obvious that she's only 2. She's named Goody. And then, that day, la 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 la, la 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 la, la 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 la, la 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 la. And then, la 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 la, la 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 la, la 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 la, la 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 la, la 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 la, dahi vada. Dahi, in English, is called yogurt. Yogurt is very good for stomach, kidneys and appendicitis. You know, Dr. Banampole, he himself told me that. He's a very good doctor, by the way. He's a very good doctor. He's the one who treats the neighbor's kids. Cheenu, Neenu, Neenu, Bandi. You must be knowing that. Are, Banampole? Yeah. He's a very good doctor. He's got a very good habit. He never prescribes any medicine unless he's tried it himself first. Isn't that nice? Even in the case of Sonu, he got his own liver operated first, even though he was the least bit ill.
How does it happen that a doctor pulled through in while Sonu died?
Isn't it obvious? That's because the doctor got through the operation and Sonu could not.
Well, then Hole is not a good doctor. The operation should have succeeded with both of them getting well together, or else both should have died.
Why?
A good doctor must die along with his patient if they can't get well together.
Yes, but why?
Why not?
Okay, perhaps what you're saying is true. But then, what conclusion do you draw from all this?
All doctors are quacks and all patients too.
Perhaps it's true.
Yes, all doctors are quacks and all patients too.
Perhaps it's true.
Doctors quacks, patients too. Perhaps it's true. Doctors quacks, patients too. Perhaps it's true. Doctors quacks, patients too. Perhaps it's true.
Now here is the thing I don't understand. In the newspaper, they always give the age of the deceased person but never the age of the newly born. That doesn't make sense.
Oh, yes, that is a very interesting point. How come I never thought of that before?
It says Bobby Watson died.
What? Bobby Watson? Our Bobby Watson? Oh my God! The poor old man! When did he die?
Why do you pretend to be so astonished? You know very well that he had been dead this past 2 years. You surely remember that we attended his funeral 1.5 years ago.
Yes, of course. Of course I remember. I remembered it right away. But what I don't get is that why you, yourself, are so surprised looking at the papers.
It wasn't in the paper. He had been announced dead this past 3 years, and I remembered it through an association of ideas.
Oh, but still, it's such a pity. He was so very well preserved.
He was the handsomest corpse. He didn't look his age. Poor Bobby. He had been dead this past 4 years and he's still so warm. And how cheerful he was.
Yes. Poor Bobby.
Which poor Bobby do you mean?
I was referring to his wife, Bobby Watson. You see, both of them were called Bobby Watson. Since they both had the same names, people often used to confuse them with each other. But now that he's dead, people can now actually see them apart. But still, there lives the sad part. Even now, people confuse him with her and pay condolences to him instead. Isn't it sad? By the way, do you know her?
I met her once by chance at Bobby's burial.
Oh, I never got the chance to meet her. Is she pretty?
She has regular features and yet one cannot say that she is pretty. She is too big and too stout. She does not have regular features and yet one can say that she is pretty. She is too small and too thin. She is a voice teacher.
Oh, but still, it's such a pity she became a widow such young in age.
She is still young. She might very well remarry. And how beautiful she looked during the morning.
But then, who would take care of the children? You know very well, she had a boy and a girl. Do you know the names?
Well, of course, it's Bobby and Bobby like their parents. And Bobby Watson's uncle, old Bobby Watson, is very rich and is very fond of the boy. He will very well pay for Bobby's education.
Yes, that would be proper. Even I know of a Bobby Watson, late Bobby Watson's old Aunt Bobby Watson. She would in return pay for the Bobby Watson's education. And then Bobby Watson's mother, can think of remarriage. Does she have anyone in her mind?
Yes, a cousin of Bobby Watson.
Who? Bobby Watson?
Which Bobby Watson do you mean again?
Okay, I was referring to Bobby Watson, late Bobby Watson's old uncle's son, Bobby Watson.
No, it's not him. It's somebody else. It's Bobby Watson, the son of old Bobby Watson, the late Bobby Watson's aunt.
Bobby Watson, Bobby Watson, the uncle, Bobby Watson, the son, Bobby Watson, Bobby Watson,
The father.
Bobby Watson, Bobby Watson, Bobby Watson, Bobby Watson.
But then, are you referring to Bobby Watson, the commercial travelers Bobby Watson?
All Bobby Watsons are commercial travelers.
Oh, such a difficult task. But they do well at it.
Yes, when there is no competition.
And when is it that there's no competition?
On Tuesdays, Thursdays and Tuesdays.
Oh, 3 days a week. And what does Bobby Watson exactly do on those 3 days?
He rests, he sleeps.
But then, humiliate me.
You know very well that I'm not.
All men are alike. All they want to do is smoke all day, read journals, or drink like a fish.
And what did you say if you say men acting like women do, smoke all day long and drink whiskey?
You know very well that I don't give a care. I don't give a care to all the words that you speak. If you're trying to joke,
Oh, my little ducky daddles, what a little spitfire you are. You know very well that I was just joking. And what a ridiculous pair of old lovers we are. Come, let's go, guys.
And to me, my name is Mary. I've had a very pleasant afternoon. I've been to a cinema with a man and I watched a movie with a woman. After the film, we went to have some brandy and the milk and the newspapers.
oh dear Mary, so you're back. I hope you had a very good evening with all the brandy, movies and milk.
And the newspaper.
Mr. and Mrs. Mehta are here. They were waiting for me at the door. They didn't dare come in by themselves. They're
Oh.
supposed to have dinner with you.
Oh yes, I remember. Oh, we were waiting for them all evening. We never got the chance to eat anything. We were so hungry. You should not have gone out.
But it was you who gave me the permission to go out.
We didn't do it on purpose.
I bought me a haircut.
Oh, okay, dear Mary. Go fetch him inside. He'll go change.
Excuse me, madam. Excuse me. It seems to me, unless I'm mistaken, of course, that I've met you somewhere before.
I do, sir. I do. It seems to me that I met you somewhere before.
Was it by any chance in Mumbai that you got a glimpse of me, madam?
Oh, that is very possible. I am originally from the city of Mumbai. But I do not have a memory, sir. I cannot tell you for sure whether it was there that I got a glimpse of you or not.
Good God, that's curious. I too am originally from the city of Mumbai.
Oh, that is serious?
Isn't that curious? Only madam, I left the city of Mumbai about 5 weeks ago.
That is curious. What a bizarre coincidence. I know, sir. I left the city of Mumbai about 5 weeks ago.
5 weeks ago? Madam, I took the 8:30 morning train which arrives in Delhi by 4:45.
Oh, that is curious. How very bizarre and what a coincidence. I know, sir. I took the same train.
You took the same train? Madam. My seat was in coach number 8, berth number 7. Yes, 7. Side lower, my dear lady.
How curious that is. My seat was also in coach number 8, berth number 8, side upper, my dear sir.
Good God, that's curious. What a coincidence. We were then seated facing each other. Perhaps it was there that we must have met each other.
That is indeed possible. That is not unlikely. That is plausible, and after all, why not? But I do not recall it, my dear sir.
Madam, were you not the lady who asked me to place a suitcase beneath the seat and thanked me and gave me the permission to go?
But of course, that must have been I. That is curious. That is curious. What a bizarre coincidence.
Do you recall it?
That is very possible. That is very possible. But I do not recall it, my dear sir.
Nor do I, madam. Madam, since coming to Delhi, I have been residing in New Friends Colony.
Good God, that is curious. How bizarre. I too, sir. Since coming to Delhi, I have resided in New Friends Colony, my dear sir.
That's very bizarre. What a coincidence. Perhaps it was there that we met each other first.
That is very possible. That is very possible. But I still do not recall it, my dear sir.
Madam, my house number, is 19, G19. I reside in the G block.
Oh, that is curious. How bizarre. Good God, my house number is also G19.
G19! How curious it is! How curious it is! How curious it is! And what a coincidence!
What a coincidence! What a coincidence! What a coincidence!
You know, dear lady, in my bedroom, there is a bed which has a green bed sheet and which is located right down the corridor between the WC and the study.
Good God, that is curious. What a coincidence. What a coincidence.
What a coincidence!
My bedroom too, sir, has a bed with green bedsheet, and the room is located at the end of the corridor between the WC, my dear sir, and the study.
How bizarre! How curious! How strange! That means we live in the same room and we sleep on the same bed. Perhaps it was just last night that we met each other, perhaps.
That is indeed possible. It means we have met each other before, and perhaps just
Last night.
last night. But I do not recall it, my dear sir.
Madam, I have a daughter. and the red eye, and her name is Anjali, my dear lady.
That is what a coincidence. I do, sir. I have a 2-year-old daughter. She has a white eye and a red eye, and her name is...
Anjali!
Yes, my dear sir.
What a bizarre coincidence! What a coincidence! Dear lady, there can be no doubt about this. I've seen you somewhere before, and that you're my own wife. Sonia, I found you again.
Oh, it's you, darling.
Sir, madam.
Sonia and Mohan are too happy to be able to hear us.
So we can now let you in on a secret.
Sonia is not really Sonia, and Mohan is not Mohan.
The daughter that Sonia spoke of is not Mohan's daughter.
They are not the same person.
Mohan's daughter has one white eye and one red eye.
Like Sonia's daughter, but Mohan's daughter has a white eye and a red left eye.
And Sonia's daughter has a red right eye and a left white eye. Thus, all of Mohan's system of deduction falls apart against his last obstacle. His entire theory fails.
In spite of these coincidences, it seemed to be definitive proofs. Mohan and Sonia,
Not being the parents of the same child.
Are not Mohan and Sonia.
it is in vain that Mohan thinks he is Mohan, and it is in vain
That she thinks that she's Sonia.
He thinks in vain that she is Sonia.
And she believes in vain.
that he is Mohan.
They
They are sadly deceived.
But who is the true Mohan? And who is the true Sonia?
Oh well, who has interest in prolonging this confusion?
We don't know.
Oh, let's not try to know. Let's leave the things as they are.
Mohan is not Mohan. Sonia is not Sonia. They have a different daughter. One has a right eye, another has a left eye. And I'm Sherlock Holmes.
We've been waiting for them all evening. You should not have gone out.
But it was you who gave me the permission to go out.
We didn't do it on purpose.
I bought me a hair clip.
Okay, please get them inside. We'll go have a change.
Darling, now that we've found each other again, let's try to forget what is not passed between us and live as we used to live before.
Yes, darling.
What it said last part was really nice.
स्पंदन चल रहा है नाटक में, नाटक देख रहे हैं।